So here's a step-by-step guide to achieve a perfect cut crease, and what you'll be needing is your primer or your concealer, your eyeshadow palette, blending brushes, flat concealer brush, gel or liquid concealer, and an eyeliner. So a cut crease is an eye makeup technique that defines the crease of your eyelids using a contrasting eyeshadow shade or concealer to create a sharp, dramatic look. It helps to make the eyes look bigger and more lifted or more elevated. This technique is great for beginners who want to add depth and dimensions to their eyelids. So the first step is to prime your eyelid, and you want to start with a clean, moisturized eyelid. Apply an eyeshadow primer or concealer all over the lid. This helps create a smooth base, making the eyeshadow last longer and preventing creasing. Blend it evenly using a brush or preferably your finger, and set it with a light dusting translucent powder. Then the next step will be to apply a transition shade, and you want to use a fluffy blending brush to apply a shade that is medium toned, brown or orange or any very warm color, and you want to apply this above your natural crease. This helps blend other colors smoothly and create depth. You want to also apply in a wiper or a windshield motion, and you want to do this back and forth. Just go back and forth and several times, and you get it. Then to cut the crease, you want to do this using a concealer. Take a flat concealer brush and apply a light concealer or eyeshadow base on the eyelid, following your natural crease line. This is what creates the cut crease effect. So here are some tips for cutting your crease. You want to look up, apply a bit of concealer to your lid, then look up. This marks the highest point where your crease should be. Use a light hand also. You want to apply in a slow, short motion. Just go gently so you don't go above your crease line. Then you want to let it dry slightly. Let it dry for a while before you start blending it. Once the concealer is in place, you want to set with a matte or shimmer eyeshadow, and I'll just be going in with one shade for this particular look. I won't be going with more than one eyeshadow shade. A shimmer shade will make the lid pop, like really pop, while a matte shade, which I'll be using, will give a very much more natural look. So after making sure your concealer is in place, the next step will be to go in with your main color or your settings powder, whatever. So I'm just going in with one shade of pink, and that's what I'll be using all through. So yeah, here are some beginner friendly tips for a perfect cut crease. Use natural tones or neutral tones when practicing before trying bold colors. If you're a newbie and you want to start applying cut crease, start doing cut crease rather, you would want to start with neutral shades so it's easy for you. And also, you want to keep your hand steady. You can do this by resting your elbow on a table. Then always try to blend well to avoid harsh lines between colors, and also so there's no line of demarcation, if you get what I mean. Then you want to practice on one eye first to perfect it, or nearly perfect it before you start doing both. To deepen your crease, choose a darker shade like deep brown or black, and use a smaller blending brush to apply it directly on your crease. This helps define the crease and makes the cut more noticeable, and you want to blend carefully to avoid harsh lines. For extra definition, add a thin or bold eyeliner along the upper lash line. If you want a dramatic look, you can add winged eyeliner. Then you finish this off with your falsies and a mascara to complete the look.